It's week 5, halfway there. We're almost there. We can do this. Well, you can do it, and I can sit here at home in my pajamas and watch you do it. I think that sounds good. Alrighty, week 5. Week 5, let me look at my thing and see what's due. At the end of this week, you have your effective lesson plan due. So turn that in, and then I'll get back to you, and you can add it to your week-long activity plan so you don't get behind in that. And then we are going to be turning in our teacher-made material, and so we don't have to meet on ground. I'm going to have you take a little video of yourself. Here it is where it's due here. Describe your material. Tell us how it relates to your project of study. If it's a game, show us how you play it, what file folder game. Google is your friend, Pinterest is your friend. So that's going to be due week 5. And week 5 is all about cognitive, so math and science areas. And here is what the PowerPoint looks like. My phone is talking to me. Some research, you can click the hyperlinks, read a little bit more, a review about Piaget, a review about the information processing model, review about the intelligences, multiple intelligences, about Mr. Vygotsky's social cultural, and how children fundamentally get a knowledge base for cognitive development. So you can go through this, read your chapter, of course. I'm teaching about science. Watch a couple of videos and the hyperlinks here about these things. There's a YouTube video. You'll have to copy, right-click, paste that one into your browser. And one of your assignments for science is going to be in this PowerPoint here. I have a separate place for it here, science experiments. Normally, if you were in this class, in a classroom, we would do it in class. But I want you to pick 3 of these. Do it at home. It's stuff you should have at home, so nothing you should really need to go buy. And videotape yourself doing the experiments. And then you are going to upload that video to YouTube and post it here. Cognitive also covers math, so there's a whole bunch about math in this PowerPoint and in your chapter. And I also added some resources for you here. The pre-K math curriculum focal points, some literature for math, and I'll show you what they look like. There's some PDFs. Oops, that's our syllabus. So the curriculum focal points come from this book that, I don't know if you guys got it or not, but it shows, let me scroll down here again, what the main things in pre-kindergarten we're talking about in math, and then how it connects to the, I just totally lost my train of thought. When they're older, what skill that's going to reinforce later on. So just something to have, and it goes up through all the grades so you can see what they're working towards in pre-kindergarten to the next level. You also have a literature for math, and this is books, children's books, picture books about each math goal. So numbers and operations, and these are all books and little synopsises. And it has for patterns, algebra, geometry. So this is a good book resource. And then the last one is NAEYC's position on math and kind of what they think is developmentally appropriate for early childhood mathematics. So it kind of has these, the main points, what it should look like, and more links here if you'd like to investigate more. So those are up there for you to read at your leisure. So you're going to look at the PowerPoint, read the chapter, and the math assignment is this one, the 5 content areas of math. Let me find that and open it up. This is what it looks like. And I kind of went through all of them, explained them a little bit. And then you are going to think about each area. So the first one is numbers and operations. You're going to think about what kind of numbers and operation processes do we see in the classroom. So you're going to think about all these things that they do in the classroom, and you're going to put it towards calendar. Where do we see these things happening during calendar time? Where do we see these things happening with manipulatives in the classroom? The same thing for patterns, functions, and algebras. Where are we seeing these in the classroom? Where are we seeing these in calendar? You're going to do the same thing for geometry, for data analysis and probability. Again, where do you see it in the environment? Where do you see it in the classroom, on the wall, in toys, in games, in posters? And then where do you see it again in manipulatives that you might use in the classroom? You might have to Google some manipulatives that support early childhood geometry if you don't have experience with that. So that is the other assignment for that. So you're going to be doing the math assignment, the science experiments at home. Your teacher-made material is going to be due at the end of this week, and your effective lesson plan is going to be due at the end of this week. Also, I don't know if you can see this. Where do I scroll? I have something called Great Science Ideas. Nope, that doesn't work. It's under here, Literature for Math. You just can't see it in my window. I wonder if I can make it bigger. Oh, huzzah, I did it. This is a Word document to like a million great science ideas. So if you're looking for ideas to do, you need something that pertains to your unit, do that. Remember, you're only writing one full lesson plan for each area, so your effective one is due. But remember, you need to think of 4 other emotional effective activities that you're going to do on your week-long lesson plan. So you don't have to do a whole lesson plan for the other 4. You're just writing a short summary of the activity that supports emotional learning for the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you're going to have to go find the objectives. So whether you're choosing to use creative curriculum objectives, stop! Oh, listen to my dogs. Whether you choose to use the Michigan objectives or the creative curriculum objectives, it's up to you up here. But I don't want you getting behind in your week-long plan because that will be a lot of work at the end together. All right, email me if you have any questions. Have a good week.